Welcome back, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, where after last episode trying out the Supercharger build, I wanted to try out one that used a Super Pierce Charge build. So I had to do a little bit of adjustments with this to make it all kind of work out together. But let me show you guys what the decorations are. So I'm using the Malzino heavy bowgun with no augmentations to it, just because it's one of the only heavy bowguns that actually has like a 4-slot right to use. So I've got the charger in there. I don't particularly need the spear bird. You could probably... Ooh, you know what? I might try augmenting this to increase that to a rampage decoration, because that might be pretty good to use here. Because I could then get things like the anti-wyvern things in place. So let me just see if I have the means of doing so with it. Okay, I only need 10, so let me see. Yeah, one of those will do. Okay. Yeah, so I just need one opened up. And I do thankfully have just enough for it. And one of those plunked in. One thing I do kind of hope we see is when it comes to like some of the early upgrade stuff, like the Afflicted pelts or the fangs, maybe there's a better way to grind or to farm them other than just having to go back to do an anomaly quest, which then gives you more stuff. I don't know, it just feels weird to have to farm for like the Afflicted bones and all these really early things again after you get so far into the game. Or into the anomaly stuff. There we go. Yeah, now we can see about changing that up for something better. Maybe we'll start with anti-wyvern and see what we go after first, but just getting that's a nice little boost onto everything else present. I've got all the stuff I'll need there for making more. And yeah, I'll keep going through the decorations to show you guys what changed up with this. So we got the charger, the anti-wyvern here. Changed that to Pierce 3 and Tenderizer instead of where the 4-shot was. I did have to put a charger into the 3-slot at the top. I think I want to keep all the Tenderizers present, but the charger can fit there because I took the foils out. We got Pierce 4 there, True Shot, Sniper. Here is where another change came in. I think I had a foil here, but I wanted to change it out for the Flawless because we do have a 1 slot of it already from the Golden Loon braces here. So I had a 4-slot I couldn't figure out what to do with. Because we are using like the Kushala Deora stuff and getting that level 3 which gives you the passive regeneration, this might help us keep peak performance pretty frequently. So we're going to try all this out. And I forgot to take a look and see what monster I should try going after. I meant to look, and I never did. Let's see. Okay, well, we've gone after Goldrath, we've gone after Scorn Magma Almudron. I'm pretty sure we've gone after Silver Rathalos as well. I feel like Rajang I've gone after a couple of times. Maybe I'll try on that Magma Almudron. Like, my thinking is... Yeah, you know what? We'll go after Magma Almudron. It's like, God, so many of these are the A7 stars. Yeah, let me go there, because that's not too bad of a rank for him there. We'll take you two along, and this will be a good test against the monster that I think you generally want to use Pierce shots on. Well, I think technically for the two Almudrons, you might be better off using Element, but you're not going to be too badly off if you try Pierce either. Yeah, that's good. Let's embark, and we'll see just how ridiculous this becomes to take on. Like, oh, I don't know how strong it's going to be is the thing, but I'm only making guesses from how the normal 3 was against Goldrathian. It might be bonkers, actually getting everything procced off properly and together. But one thing I also didn't really look into is like what the meta builds currently are for Heavy Bowgun. I don't know what kind of ammo types they're rocking or what skills they've got too. I have to imagine a lot of the meta right now is using like the Chaotic or Magala and getting like the Strife and the Berserk stuff together. No idea for sure, and again, I still feel like Monster Hunter is one of the things you don't really have to worry about the meta. As long as you can hunt and not cart, I think you're doing okay. I hope it's kind of like that and forgiving, but the same token, I feel like there's a chance that's not the case. Because min-maxing is definitely a thing that the series has, and, I mean, that's the entire thing about the investigation stuff. or the Afflicted things, is it's helping you min-max as high as you want to go with it. But yeah, these builds, I don't really do too much research on if somebody else has already come up with them or not. I just kind of pick one skill that'd be nice to try out and see how it operates. Like, I did get a suggestion for, like, using the guards up, which is where the wall build came from. But when it came to, like, previous episode, it wasn't actually to use the supercharge with the charged shots. It was to try and make better use of the Wyvern Heart, or the Wyvern Snipe. And then it kind of led into this happy coincidence of getting the supercharging.
I hope Master Hojo is doing.
Yeah, we'll just snag that. Enjoy that on our way down. I think we just have to hit these, and then we're good to go after Magma Almudron. Because those are to max. I think we just need a little bit from the attack spear bird here, then we're good. No, a little bit more. Will we get lucky? Yeah, we will. I also do like that we have the evil laugh for the player voice. It kind of feels fitting given what this might turn out to be. Because I have to imagine right now the builds for heavy bowgun are... There might be 3 potentials. There might be spread 3, pierce 3, and piercing element. Because I know the elemental shots, they did... I know the piercing elemental shots get a boost from the charge shot. Ooh. Okay, well, Magma might take a little bit of time to read the movements of. Yeah, oh, that's one of the things I've got to change up how, like, my thinking is for when the attacks are going to come through. That's something that I think Almudron throws players for a little bit of a loop. Because normally the game is much more focused on... As soon as you see the monster prepping up, you've got to be ready for it. Whereas there's almost like a delay for the Almudron attacks. Where you'll dodge too early, and it'll get you when you're not ready for it. Like right there. It's pretty long wind-up for that attack. Yeah, the procs are... Oh, 100? Really? I wasn't expecting 100 to proc off. So if I can actually get them to hit the right spots... They do... Uh-oh. They do some pretty extensive amount of damage. Okay. Well, he's running off. Let's get Hanoa up if we can. Nope. Okay, a little slow there. But yeah, it seems like it might be a little difficult getting the best procs on Magma because he does have to be superheated for them to hit. But there was a 100 proc from the pure shot. If we're able to get that a little more consistently... Actually, I'm kind of surprised that that didn't hit for... Oh god, where are you? Oh, got me with that. Yeah, I've got to read his abilities a little bit more, but it was almost like it was perfectly disguised to be followed up through what he had done there. It is nice to see that we were able to break that. Ooh, 100 procs from that just like landing. I'm surprised at that. I thought more damage would have come through. Thank you for the easy supercharges. And yeah, we'll just get that again since we're here. One thing I'd kind of like to see done is when you do use the countercharger, you actually reload the clip. Kind of like how when you use the light bow gun and you use like the... I'm trying to think of what it's called. It's like the slide and then you have the burst attack. After the burst is fired, there's an auto reload that happens with it. And it kind of feels like if you're going to be reaching up, like animation-wise, to the heavy bow gun, like that, to load something in, it could at least reload your ammo for the clip you're on right now. No, he's just keeping us nice and topped off. And we've already got Wyvern Snipe at the ready again. I doubt the actually, with how, Ooh, let's get out of here before anything explodes. I was going to say, though, with how quickly the Wyvern Snipe recovers, it's hard to say which one actually offers you greater damage output. No, but this is a good chance here. And not as many procs in there as I would have liked, but you can't deny the results of that. Okay, I gotta be careful here, because he's not happy with me. That's probably going to be, yeah, the slam. If I was smarter, I would actually tie the, Ooh, that actually worked out really well for us. I was going to say, if I was smarter, I would tie together the radial menu with making more ammo. So then instead of having to go into... Wow, I feel like that's not supposed to be able to be, like, that easily prevented. Like, it should have a multiple strike it has for, like, that big hit. And knocked out of that again. So, what parts does he still have intact? The tail's been broken, the head's been broken, looks like both hands have been. I think it's just his back there. Although that might even be broken too. No, I think the back fins still are intact. Not for long, though, because we do have the Wyvern Snipe ready again. But yeah, this is a monster where... Oh, well, never mind. Somebody else beat me to it. I'm just going to roll away and try to load this sucker up. See if I can get a nice proc right down when he's facing us. I'd like to see, it looked like some of the hits were going for like 500 per proc of this. Okay, looked like those were all 300s, but yeah, I feel like this, going for the charger and the true shot is a pretty fun combination for the heavy bowgun.
Thanks, buddy.
Hit the mine, so that knocked him out of that. Yeah, that feels like cheating. I don't think you're supposed to be able to avoid that as easily as you can. I was trying to figure out what he was up to. Okay, maybe we'll see if we can get a wyvern ride just to accelerate this.
Thank you.
Or is he leaving the area? Oh, you bugger. Really? You guys don't want to attack each other for me? Rude crab. Okay, well, I guess this will still keep things pretty pure for, like, just how well we're doing for, like, the damage output. So we don't have a wyvern ride skewing results. Except, is he going to follow? I feel like the Shogun's going to follow us down. Oh, and I've got... Yeah, the large monsters do hate all the small ones. Okay, we've got another wyvern snipe ready. Ooh, that one might be pretty good. Yeah, look at all that. I saw that coming, and I thought I could just, like, sidestep it. Oh. Okay, I gotta be careful. I'm putting myself into some dangerous spots with, like, the health. Okay, Supercharge is ready, so that'll make this quick. Oh, really? That got me on the backswing. I wasn't quite able to get that one broken, but I think that's mostly because of the, Shogun Senator getting in the way. Oh! Actually stopped him right before he would have... Oh, yeah. That's one thing I gotta be pretty careful of. Yes, I keep getting hit by all the little fires coming out. Ooh, you know... Oh, perfect, perfect. I just gotta get into position. Right there should do. There was a few good ones off. Oh! Okay, let's quickly get these made. Yeah, he's not going to be around for much longer. I think just a few more shots and... should be down just a moment. It's not as bonkers as I thought it might be, but it might also be because, again, Magma Almudron is one of the weak spots vary depending on, like, his state. If he's heated up and molten, you can probably get them going fairly steady. I like he just kind of walked right into it. There we go. Yeah, how long was that for? 15 minutes.
What did you think of my hunting today, Hinawa? I thought
It did take a little longer than I was expecting, but
you make me proud to
it
be
was
your
still
sister.
pretty fun to use. I would
In
say
fact, both of
I'd
you
still
were
recommend to
amazing.
definitely try out
You've
the
inspired
focus
me to
with the
work
charge
harder.
shot
Just
and the
stay
counter
alert.
charger, because getting those, which are usually a little bit of a slower and kind of clunky-ish thing to get to primed, to getting it so easily and readily is a lot of fun. Like, yeah, I don't really think I have any other build types to try out, so I think I am prepped to go into Monster Hunter World Ice come next week. This was a good way to show off a few new build types, try some other stuff out. Took the feedback that came in with the wall build to show off the fortress. I should have showed off the fortress with a better ammo type, like trying to get a pierce or normal build instead of the spread, but I still think the point of the fortress was kind of put out there, is you will be able to block through a lot of stuff and stay relatively high HP. So you can basically become the brick wall that monsters can't get through. All kinds of chaos there. But yeah, I would heavily recommend you guys, even if you don't stick with it, to try out all of the charge synergy that has like the focus, charge counter, and charge shot. I still don't see any reason whatsoever to take the crouching shot. I know you can put out shots very quickly, but I feel like you're still missing out on far better damage per shot with the charge shot. And also, I don't think if you're in the crouching shot, you'll be able to be safe from like getting like hit by certain attacks that would normally be blockable with charge shot and shield. But trying this out and like how many Wyvern snipes we got off too. It's a lot of fun getting those big numbers popping up so often. Yes, I don't think I have anything else to really go over here. So we are good to end Sunbreak and put a little hiatus on the series here. Whenever the next title update comes out, we'll probably do maybe a week or two of that, just to show off what new monsters are there, probably the new armors, try a build or two out, see how that is. But I think that's probably enough of like Sunbreak steadily on the channel for now. We showed off the light bowgun in more than ample amount. We've given a little taste of the heavy bowgun. I'm quite content with what we got. So thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video, episode, or series, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.